Hello and welcome to my review of Doctor Who Season 1, Episode 1, Rose. As you may know, I had some technical difficulty recording this video. So to get back at my camera for the 2 hours of wasted time it put me through, I recorded this video, that you can click on right here, where I insulted it with Doctor Who related insults. It's pretty awesome. Luckily, I was able to fix my camera with the aid of my sonic screwdriver, so now we can get this review started. Did you like my intro? I like my intro. So in 1989, Doctor Who went off the air to the disappointment of many fans. The BBC tried to revive the show with the 1996 Paul McGann Doctor Who movie, and while the movie was a big hit among British audiences, it ultimately failed in America, and therefore did not revive the show. But now it's 2005, and we got another Doctor Who, and it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna see, like, Gallifrey and the TARDIS and all sorts of cool stuff. Can't wait. Let's turn this on. Let's see some sci-fi. What?
Bye. Later.
What is this? What's this? What's going on? What is this? This episode takes a really brave move in that it doesn't start out with the Gallifrey Time Lord stuff that, the fans expected. Rather than that, it shows us a 3-minute montage into the life of Rose Tyler. The montage is really cool. It's filled with energetic music and fast-paced shots. And it handily sums up the life of Rose Tyler in 3 minutes without feeling rushed or hurried at all. After this montage, we find ourselves in a basement where Rose is about to be attacked by window shop dummies. Luckily, a mysterious figure grabs her hand and says, "Run." Nice. We learn this man is called the Doctor, and after ensuring Rose's safety, he destroys the building they were just in, resulting in an awesome explosion and a little sneak peek of the TARDIS. Oh, look at that, we got some little bit of TARDIS there right there. Oh, look at that, oh my gosh, TARDIS. Rose keeps the events of that night secret to her mom and her boyfriend, and eventually reunites with the Doctor, who she finds snooping around on her doorstep. She demands that the Doctor tell her what's going on, and he does just that. They have a chat in which the Doctor explains that the window shop dummies were being controlled by an ulterior alien force hell-bent on destroying the Earth. Rose, for obvious reasons, does not believe this. And then their conversation ends, and we get a little sneak peek at TARDIS. Look at that TARDIS! Oh my god, TARDIS! Rose delves deeper into the mystery of the Doctor by researching him on Searchwise.net. What the hell is Searchwise.net? That can't be a real thing. No, that's not. Oh, well, what do you know? It's a real thing. Anyways, she meets a man called Clive, who is convinced that the Doctor is immortal and shows her several historical sightings of him. She ultimately decides that this man is a nutcase and goes to hang out with Plastic Mickey. Plastic what? Plastic what? What? Plastic Mickey tries to get information out of Rose about the Doctor, but luckily the Doctor shows up and shoots a wine bottle cork into his face, which is awesome. Plastic Mickey goes berserk and uses his karate chop action. Rose and the Doctor flee out of the back door, and to their surprise, it is suddenly nighttime. Seriously, nice continuity. Nice continuity. Is that the TARDIS? Yes, it is indeed the TARDIS, and after Rose circles around the TARDIS a few times in disbelief, we get the payoff of those little sneak peeks. The Doctor explains that he is an alien and wires disembodied Mickey into the mainframe. Before he can trace the signal, however, the head of disembodied Mickey melts into the TARDIS mainframe. No, I'm gonna be cleaning out melted Mickey face from the console for weeks. It's gonna be a whole project. Probably going to need to hire a cleaning guy. This sucks. Ugh, melted Mickey face smells awful. Yeah, that's really potent. We should get out of here. With Rose's help, the Doctor finds an underground base. Once they're in the underground base, they come face to face with a giant fruit-flavored melted marshmallow. The Doctor tries to reason with the giant melty marshmallow face, but eventually it just decides to destroy the Earth. Some people. Mannequins start going berserk on the streets of London, and the Doctor has been apprehended. Luckily, Rose thinks of a clever plan. She hops on a chain Tarzan style, swings in to save the day, and knocks a bottle of anti-plastic into the giant melted marshmallow face. The marshmallow face dies, and all the mannequins start malfunctioning. After calling her mom to make sure she's alright and consoling the cowardly Mickey, she eventually decides to run off with the Doctor and see all of time and space. The thing is, Rose's character is very inconsistent. Sometimes she's really awesome, and other times she's absolutely awful. For example, really awesome bits. She called her mother to make sure she was okay after the apocalypse. She pulled the fire alarm and made sure that everybody got out of the building safely. She swung on a chain, risking her own life to knock the anti-plastic into the marshmallow goo and save the world. But then there's also the really terrible bits of her character. For example, awful, hanging up on her pleading mother, calling Clive a nutter despite all of the crazy alien things that she's already seen.
Thanks.
Thanks for what?
Exactly.
And also that. So Rose's character is very inconsistent, and the thing is, throughout the series of the show, it never evolves or is fixed. It always goes on. We're never gonna get over that inconsistency of character. Billie Piper does a great job playing Rose, but it's not Billie Piper's acting that bothers me, it's the way that the character is wrote. And then there's Christopher Eccleston as the Ninth Doctor. Now, Christopher Eccleston does a fantastic job playing this part. He's giddy and bubbly and quirky when he needs to be, but it blends in seamlessly with the dark, Gallifreyan, serious, dark past stuff. Mickey. Now, it's clear that Mickey has genuine concern for Rose's well-being. He came round to see her after the explosion. He was really anxious about her going to see Clive. But nevertheless, by the end of the episode, he's just a useless, cowardly meh. Now, it's not lost on me that Mickey's character develops dramatically over the next 2 seasons. But we're talking about this episode. And in this episode, he's a spineless lump. And then there's Jackie Tyler. Jackie has legitimate concern for Rose's well-being, and it's her #1 priority. But her #2 priority is getting some sexy time with the Doctor. And then finally there's the bad guys. Although the nesting consciousness itself was a little meh, the Autons looked amazing! Their restricted, clunky movement and their blank stares made them really unsettling. Although the digital effects don't really hold up today, they were pretty good for a 2005 TV budget. And the practical effects were just astounding. Like Plastic Mickey, like you could totally tell it was Mickey, but it wasn't really Mickey because it was Plastic Mickey. It was sort of like that uncanny valley thing. Sure, this episode had its flaws, but it still brought the series back beautifully. And despite the few things that didn't work, for the most part it was a really solid episode. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it an 8 out of 10. I'll see you next time for my review of Episode 2, The End of the World. Hello and welcome to my Doctor Who Season 1 Episode 1 review. This is the worst take ever.